you are getting at $30 that this will last. And after this show is over and my shift is over, I'm gonna have to go and like post about this on social media because I know that my Disney fans, my Disney lovers, my Beauty and the Beast lovers are going to go bazonkers over this. You are getting a pair of stud earrings, not two of the same, two different, Mickey and Minnie coming together, kiss, kiss, or speaking of, like, you know, tugging at the heartstrings of the mom, Mrs. Potts and Chip for $30. Now, this enameled earring set for $30 is a crime for that price being that low. That we are throwing in the trinket tray in this beautiful ceramic painted to mimic Chip, or the heart shape with Mickey and Minnie. This should be, I don't know, I'm thinking like $75 at the Disney gift shop. But you get both pieces, the earrings and the tray, for $30. Call me, 1-800-500-7590. Or don't call me, QVC.com me, and enter 7429896 and get like multiples for your kids, your grandkids, your besties. Jim, where do we begin? Because this is a
oh my gosh,
flippin' steal.
Well, first of all, like you said, it's a great deal. But I ended up the Mickey and Minnie trinket tray and the earrings I got for my niece Harper, who is 12.
Wait, hang on. You're buying these and you work for Disney.
I do.
So even with like that discount, you're not beating this.
Yeah, this is better than my discount
There
ever
you go.
was. Are you kidding me? So I got her the Mickey and Minnie, and she loves Mickey and Minnie. We went to Disneyland years ago together and have such wonderful memories together, and they're sweethearts and all of that. But I got to tell you, the trinket tray, let me tell you, and I bought this for her a little while back. She loves it. It's on her dresser. Everything goes in it. And I think she talks about the trinket tray probably more than the earrings, but she really loved the gift. But yeah, Mickey and Minnie, they're sweethearts.
Yeah, and that, you know, that sweet little kiss. They're
Yes.
just so darling. I love that you would be wearing one on either side.
Yeah.
And one in each ear, and they're like, it's just so close, but not close enough. And it's just so sweet. And I love that we're doing these again in sizes that can be worn by an 8-year-old and a 98-year-old and everybody in between.
Mickey and Minnie are multi-generational.
It's so
Everybody
true.
knows them.
That's so
Yeah.
true. In every country of the world. I mean, what is so
Everywhere.
pervasive? What is so pervasive that is that popular, or positive rather? What is so pervasive that is that positive and
Yes.
wholesome? Because there are a lot of things that everybody knows that maybe isn't, but there's a lot of
Yes.
things, there are a few things that everybody knows that is just really good at its core. I also love the idea of hanging this on the wall.
Oh yeah,
You know.
it's definitely decor. I was just going to mention, I was on a cruise last month. We were in Estonia. Out in a small village.
Yes.
I had my Mickey Mouse t-shirt on, and I think throughout the day I had more people looking at my t-shirt and pointing and doing this than looking at cathedrals.
Anything, wow. Isn't that wild? It's so true.
Yeah.
All right, so then we move to Mrs. Potts and Chip. You know, I love the like the supplemental characters that people end up loving just as much as the main character. And this is a duo that I think stole people's hearts, even to the surprise of the original animators of the movie.
Absolutely. And like you said before, that whole mother-child bond, how well it's depicted in the film between, you know, Chip and Mrs. Potts, and looking out for him and making sure he's okay. You can identify with that, Jen. I'm sure.
Absolutely. And his kind of, you know, just very innocent, like, okay, I'm Chip and this is my life now, you know, where, because kids always just roll with it, right? You know,
Exactly,
and so
yeah.
he's just rolling, I don't want to go to bed, you know, and just being a kid, even though he's in this magical predicament. And
Mom's watching over. Yep.
here's the trinket tray. So here, you know, I mean, don't we all have a little something that we put our favorite jewelry in when we're getting ready at the end of a long day? And so maybe here's where you're putting your earrings, your rings at the end of the day. And it even has the little mimicking the Chip there on the side.
So cute.
Oh my gosh.
Absolutely.
At $30. Now, I know that we have been putting, I should probably mention it, like there's a graphic that's been popping up on the screen a lot, and maybe we can bring it up again. It's basically a jewelry box. It's the Disney character Years of Wonder glass jewelry box, a lot of words. It's $19. And it's not teeny tiny. We don't have a sample of it, do we? That jewelry? Okay, we don't. That's okay. You can go to QVC.com, look at the image of it, but it commemorates the 100-year anniversary of Disney. And it is now retiring. Like these are now, when we say no more reorders, when you really think about it, it's a more elevated phrase, but it's accurate. They're limited edition because we're not reordering them. We're not getting back into them. So just consider that for any of the cool jewelry purchases that you're making today or for the jewelry that you already have. But this, Jim, to your point, you talked about how you gifted it, and it's something that she still talks about, you know, years and years and years later. I was thinking about this myself, like looking at my jewelry and going, I wonder how much of this my daughter would actually want to keep, you know, 50 years down the road. And I know her taste and her aesthetic, and I don't think she'd keep, you know, but maybe a quarter of it, right? What do we bequeath to somebody that isn't necessarily thousands of dollars that you know they're going to keep? If you have those memories of visiting Disney with your kids, this is a piece that they keep. It doesn't have to cost a lot of money for it to be something that they truly treasure.
It's a memory. It makes you think of that moment or that feeling you had or just that trip that you were on, and that's worth so much. It's hard to put a value on.
Gabby and I took a Disney cruise with my dad one year, and I remember going into it kind of going, okay, I'm a grown-up. I don't know how much like kid stuff I can handle on a Disney cruise. And I was shocked. I was so shocked and delighted by how much fun I had as a grown-up, both like doing grown-up things, like, you know, going to nice dinners and having a glass of wine and also, but then like just watching my daughter be a kid and being able to be a kid. It was some of the most fun we've ever had. It was like every time we go into the room, it's like, okay, what are the towels going to look like this time? Oh, it's a swan, you know, it's a monkey. It's like
you are drawn into it. And, you know, and that's the other thing I'll say about Disney. It isn't just for kids.
No.
It's something for every age group and every, you know, if you like a movie or a character or a land at one of the theme parks,
yes,
we've got it for you.
That's right. So
can I tell a real quick story?
Of course.
So Mickey and Minnie are seen kissing here. Now, for the most part, we always refer to Mickey and Minnie as their sweethearts. They're classic sweethearts. They're a couple, and people always ask, are they married? And you're gonna love this, Jen.
Okay.
So Walt Disney, you know, said in one interview one time that they were married.
No way.
But that's the only time that it was ever mentioned. Outside of that, we always say they're sweethearts. But the cool thing is, Russi Taylor, for years and years, voiced Minnie Mouse, and Wayne Allwine voiced Mickey Mouse for many, many years. And in real life, get this, they were married.
They were married. That I knew. How cool.
And they had like a little studio in their house. They do the, you know, they do the voices and all that. And I thought to myself, okay, that's cool.
Isn't it great when even the behind the scenes stories are sweet and lovely too? Like that's the way life should be. Okay, but I'm taking Walt's one word as law. They're married. That's it.
There you go. There you go.
Okay, quick reminder about our charm